It works. Try this for 3 days. Powerful manifestation ritual. Have you ever thought a single small action could change the course of your entire life? It may sound unbelievable, but trust me, what I'm about to share will surprise you. Today we'll dive into an ancient Buddhist practice that requires nothing more than keeping a simple item in your pocket. It's a technique so powerful, you'll thank me for the next 50 years. As you're about to unlock a life-changing secret, make sure to subscribe to the Journey of Wisdom, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. Let your gratitude flow, and watch as your path to abundance unfolds. To begin this powerful manifestation ritual, the first step involves selecting a clear, transparent glass. This isn't just any glass. It plays a key role in channeling the energy of abundance into your life. A transparent glass symbolizes clarity, purity, and openness, which are essential elements when setting your intentions. As you choose the glass, do so with care and intention. Think of it as a vessel that will support your financial goals and aspirations. As you hold the glass, take a moment to feel deeply connected to the wealth and prosperity you are inviting into your life. Focus on how the light shines through it, illuminating not just the glass, but also your intentions. Visualize this light as a beacon, guiding you toward the financial freedom you desire. Next, gather 3 coins of any value. These coins are not merely pieces of metal, they are symbols of the wealth and abundance you're attracting. When you hold them in your hands, pay attention to their weight and texture. Let the coolness of the metal remind you of the financial growth you're seeking. Close your eyes and imagine a life where financial stress is behind you, where debts are cleared, and financial freedom is your reality. Each coin becomes a stepping stone toward your goals, a tangible representation of the wealth you're calling into your life. After you've felt the power of these coins, gently place them into the glass of water. Watch how the coins reflect light within the water, shining like the potential for wealth you are manifesting. Each coin serves as a powerful reminder of the abundance you're on your way to achieving. Now, it's time to add 3 teaspoons of crystal sugar to the mix. Sugar, in this context, represents the sweetness and joy that financial stability can bring. As you sprinkle the sugar into the glass, let its texture run through your fingers. Visualize the sugar dissolving into the water, much like how the wealth you're seeking will seamlessly integrate into your life. The sweetness represents the ease with which financial abundance will flow toward you, bringing comfort and satisfaction. Next, you'll add 3 cloves. Cloves have long been used in rituals for attracting prosperity and protection. As their exotic aroma fills the air, take a deep breath and feel their energy uplifting your intentions. Each clove is like a small blessing, a reminder that the universe is working in your favor. The cloves not only heighten the energy of the ritual, but also amplify your desire for financial success. Let their scent renew your hope and faith in the journey ahead. After that, add 3 grains of rice to the glass. Rice is a universal symbol of growth and fertility, representing the prosperity you're planting in your life. As you drop each grain into the glass, picture them as seeds of abundance. By doing this, you're actively affirming your readiness to see your efforts bear fruit. Each grain is like a promise of new financial opportunities and continued growth. Let the simple act of adding rice remind you that your prosperity is growing, even if you can't see the results immediately. With the glass now filled with these elements, place it under your bed. This step signifies the final preparation of your manifestation ritual. By placing the glass under your bed, you're symbolically resting your intentions, allowing them to incubate as you sleep. For 3 consecutive nights, leave the glass in place, letting the energy of abundance settle in. Each night before you go to bed, take a quiet moment to reflect on the glass and the power it holds. Let yourself feel the promises it contains, and rest, knowing that your intentions are being nurtured while you sleep. In the morning, take a moment to focus on the glass again, allowing its presence to remind you of the wealth you're inviting into your life. Before you leave the house each day, offer a sincere prayer, sending your intentions into the universe. Throughout the day, maintain positive thoughts and continue to visualize wealth flowing toward you. This practice will help you stay aligned with your goals. Repeat this ritual for 3 days, maintaining consistency in your actions and thoughts. This process strengthens your belief in the manifestation and helps you stay focused on your financial aspirations. On the 3rd day, the ritual culminates. When you wake up, take the glass from under your bed and pour the water outside your front door. This act is more than just emptying a glass. It represents the opening of the doors to abundance. As the water flows out, imagine that prosperity is flowing into your life, filling your home and heart with wealth and success. Each drop of water carries the energy of abundance and creates a clear path for financial growth to enter. By performing this final act, you are completing the ritual and signaling the start of a new chapter in your financial life, one filled with prosperity and abundance. Trust that the universe has heard your intentions and watch as the wealth you seek begins to flow effortlessly into your life. The true key to this ritual's power lies in your unwavering belief in the process and the law of attraction. Each step, from selecting the ingredients to completing the final act, must be done with full intention and trust in the universe. Your energy shapes your reality, and by aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance, you open the door for incredible things to happen. Now is the time to transform your financial life. Don't hesitate to seize this opportunity to attract wealth and prosperity quickly and effectively. Believe in the process, follow the steps with dedication, and you'll see how your reality begins to shift. You deserve a life full of financial abundance, and this ritual is a powerful first step toward achieving that. Try it with faith and watch the magic unfold. Leave the comment, "I believe," to amplify your intention and share your experience with others. Together, we can create a community of abundance and positivity. Keep your thoughts focused on success and reaffirm your commitment to prosperity, knowing that what you desire is already within reach. You are worthy of all the financial blessings coming your way. This is your moment to take control of your financial destiny. Don't miss this chance to welcome prosperity into your life. Start the ritual today and see the difference it makes. Are you ready to attract financial abundance into your life by starting this powerful manifestation ritual? If you believe in the process, comment "I believe" to set your intention and invite prosperity. 6 steps to transform your financial life with Buddhist principles. Here's a powerful truth. Transforming your financial life isn't just about earning more money, it's about changing your mindset and aligning your financial decisions with your deeper values. By following a balanced approach rooted in Buddhist principles, you can create lasting abundance, peace, and freedom. In this guide, we'll explore 6 essential steps that not only strengthen your financial foundation, but also enhance your spiritual well-being. Let's begin this journey toward financial transformation, guided by mindfulness, wisdom, and generosity. 1. Create a specific budget. To truly transform your financial life, the first and most essential step is to create a specific budget that reflects both your income and your spending habits. In Buddhism, the middle way teaches us the value of balance and moderation in all things, including our finances. In the same way that we are encouraged to avoid extremes in our spiritual journey, we must also find balance between spending and saving. As Buddha once said, "He who is content is rich." A budget allows us to achieve that contentment by providing a clear picture of where our money is going, helping us avoid the pitfalls of unnecessary indulgence and guiding us towards wiser financial choices. This practical approach is a form of mindfulness, being fully aware of your financial behavior instead of letting it slip into carelessness. Start by writing down all sources of income, from your main job to any side earnings. Then, list your expenses, separating needs from wants. The goal isn't just to cut back on expenses, but to align your spending with your values and long-term goals. Think of each dollar spent as a reflection of what you prioritize in life. This is where wisdom comes in. You might find that you're spending more than you realized on things that bring little value or fulfillment. Modern life tempts us with distractions, whether it's the latest gadget or dining out frequently, but with a clear budget, you gain the clarity to redirect your money toward what truly matters. For example, you could allocate funds to build an emergency savings fund or invest in skills that will help you grow your income over time. When you reduce wasteful spending, you create more room for meaningful investments in your future. As financial coach Dave Ramsey says, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. This simple practice fosters discipline, which is key to achieving financial freedom. Without a budget, it's easy to drift through life, never fully understanding why financial stress continues to burden you. But with one, you take command of your future, just as the Buddha taught that we can master our own suffering through awareness and discipline. So, take the time to sit down and craft a budget. It's not merely an exercise in numbers, but a spiritual act of creating harmony in your financial life, allowing you to experience the freedom and security that come from financial mindfulness. The act of budgeting becomes a form of self-care, a way to take control of your resources and use them wisely, not just for yourself, but for the greater good. After all, true prosperity is not about how much we have, but how well we manage what we've been given. Through this practice, you align your financial life with the Buddhist path of simplicity, mindfulness, and wisdom, and as a result, you will feel more empowered and at peace with your financial journey. 2. Save and invest. Imagine this. Your financial life is a garden, and like any garden, it needs proper care, attention, and the right tools to flourish. While saving money is essential, it's only the first step. Saving is like planting seeds, but if those seeds are left unattended, they won't yield the kind of abundant harvest you desire. You have to nurture them, give them water, sunlight, and the right soil. In financial terms, this means not just saving, but also learning how to make your money work for you through investing. Investing is where your financial seeds start to grow and bear fruit. As the Buddha said, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. In this context, think of your financial decisions as the thoughts you must guard carefully. If you're too focused on saving without investing, you're holding back your financial potential. Does simply letting your money sit in a savings account truly serve your long-term goals, or is it time to explore how to grow it? Starting with safer investments is always a wise approach, especially if you're new to the world of investing. Consider options like savings accounts or mutual funds, which offer a more secure place for your money, much like a well-tended part of your garden. These options allow your savings to grow gradually over time, much like plants growing in fertile soil. Once you've become familiar with these safer choices, You might feel more confident branching out into areas like stocks or real estate, places where there's more risk, but also the potential for much greater rewards. Just as with anything in life, understanding the risks and rewards is essential for wise action. The Buddha once taught, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." This is crucial when it comes to investing. Don't let fear of past mistakes or worry about future market crashes stop you from taking action today. Every wise investor knows that starting now, no matter how small, sets the foundation for a more secure future. Have you thought about what your financial goals truly are? Whether it's buying a home, securing a comfortable retirement, or simply creating more peace of mind, investments can be the stepping stones to achieving those goals. Ask yourself, is my current financial strategy aligned with my deepest values and long-term vision for my life? If it's not, then it may be time to re-examine where you're putting your money and how you're allowing it to grow. Consider how much more freedom and security you could experience by not just saving, but actively growing your wealth through wise investments. Some people might worry about the complexity of investing, but remember, you don't need to be an expert to get started. Just as a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so does your financial journey. Start small, educate yourself, and make choices that feel right for you. The important thing is to take that first step. It's not about getting rich overnight, but about steady growth over time, much like a tree that grows tall and strong after years of patient nurturing. This aligns with the Buddhist concept of patience and mindfulness. Attending to your financial health little by little will eventually lead to great rewards. So, ask yourself, what's holding you back from turning your savings into a growing source of financial security? Are you ready to let your financial garden blossom? The path to financial transformation isn't just about what you save. It's about how you allow your money to grow and how you align your financial decisions with your life's deeper purpose. You have the power to take control of your financial destiny, to let go of fear, and to plant the seeds of a more abundant, secure future. 3. Avoid bad debt. Avoiding bad debt is one of the most important steps in transforming your financial life. In Buddhist teachings, it is said that attachment leads to suffering, and this holds especially true when it comes to debt. Carrying the weight of bad debt can trap you in a cycle of stress and financial instability, draining your energy and mental peace. Before thinking about investments or growing your wealth, it is crucial to first focus on clearing your bad debt. By doing so, you reduce the crushing pressure of interest payments that accumulate and weigh you down over time. Debt is like a constant storm on the horizon, always looming. But when you focus on clearing it, you take the first step towards calm skies and clearer paths. In modern life, the easy availability of credit cards, loans, and financing plans can make it tempting to live beyond your means, creating a false sense of financial security. This often leads to spending money we don't actually have. As the famous saying goes, "The man who buys what he doesn't need steals from himself." When we accumulate debt to buy things we don't truly need or can't afford, we're borrowing from our future well-being and stability. The burden of bad debt can erode your mental health, robbing you of the clarity and focus you need to pursue meaningful goals, relationships, and experiences. A wise approach rooted in both Buddhist philosophy and financial common sense is to view debt as a form of attachment. We become attached to the things we buy and the comfort that borrowing gives us, but this attachment creates more suffering in the long run. The Dalai Lama once said, "We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves." Financial peace begins by liberating ourselves from the chains of debt. Every time you make a conscious decision to pay off debt rather than adding to it, you are building a foundation of freedom for your future self. As you work toward clearing your debts, focus on high-interest debt first. This is often referred to as bad debt because it grows faster than you can pay it off and takes a large portion of your income. Whether it's credit card debt, payday loans, or personal loans, these types of debt can snowball quickly, creating a constant state of financial pressure. But by directing your energy and resources toward paying them down aggressively, you'll reduce the heavy burden of interest payments, freeing up more money in the future for investment and savings. In today's fast-paced society, we often focus on accumulating material wealth, but true wealth begins with financial discipline. Once you free yourself from bad debt, you'll find that your financial situation improves significantly, allowing you to invest wisely and grow your wealth over time. It's important to remember, as the Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. By cultivating a mindset of responsibility and discipline when it comes to debt, you're not just transforming your finances, you're transforming your life. In summary, avoid bad debt by paying it off before considering other financial moves. Not only will this reduce the interest burden, but it will also improve your overall financial stability, allowing you to pursue bigger and better goals without the weight of debt holding you back. Every step you take toward financial freedom is a step toward a more peaceful, purposeful life, aligning your actions with the wisdom of both Buddhist teachings and modern financial principles. If you've watched this far, you're already taking the first steps toward transforming your financial life with the power of Buddhist principles. Comment below with financial freedom to affirm your commitment to these transformative steps. Stay with us. There's so much more wisdom ahead that will guide you toward lasting financial success. Don't miss out on the powerful insights waiting for you at the end. 4. Acquire more financial knowledge. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work or how much money you earn, it's never quite enough? This is a common struggle, but the truth is, transforming your financial life is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter, and that begins with knowledge. One of the most important steps you can take in your financial journey is to continuously educate yourself about money and how it works. Financial knowledge is the foundation of long-term prosperity, and acquiring it will open doors to opportunities you may not even realize exist right now. Buddha once said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." This applies perfectly when it comes to mastering your finances. You might think that money management is just for accountants or business professionals, but the truth is that every single person, no matter their background, should understand how to manage their money effectively. So, how do you go about acquiring this knowledge? It's easier than you might think, but it does require commitment. Start by reading books on personal finance. There are countless books written by financial experts that break down complex money matters into simple, actionable steps. Whether it's learning about budgeting, investing, saving for retirement, or even how to reduce debt, these books can provide you with the tools to take control of your financial destiny. You might also consider attending courses or workshops, many of which are available online for free or at a low cost. These courses are designed to help people like you gain a deeper understanding of financial principles and strategies. By investing time in learning, you're setting yourself up for financial success. As the saying goes, give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. When you educate yourself about money, you're essentially learning how to fish. you're gaining the skills that will feed you for the rest of your life. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly does this financial knowledge transform your life? The answer is simple. Knowledge empowers you to make better decisions. When you understand how money works, you become more confident in managing it. You stop relying on others to handle your finances, and you take charge of your financial future. You learn how to allocate your money wisely, avoid unnecessary expenses, and invest in things that will bring you long-term returns. Wouldn't it be great to reach a point where you feel financially secure and no longer stressed about money? Imagine having a plan in place for your financial goals, knowing that you're on the right path because you have the knowledge to back up your decisions. It's a liberating feeling, and it all starts with education. But it's not just about accumulating wealth, it's also about cultivating the right mindset. In Buddhism, we learn about the concept of mindfulness, being fully present and aware of our thoughts, actions, and decisions. This applies to your financial life as well. Are you mindful of how you spend your money? Are you making decisions based on long-term goals or short-term desires? When you take the time to educate yourself about finances, you naturally become more mindful of your spending habits and are better equipped to make choices that align with your values and future aspirations. So I ask you, what steps will you take today to begin your financial education? Will you commit to reading a book, taking an online course, or simply becoming more mindful of how you manage your money? The first step is always the hardest, but once you begin, you'll find that the path to financial transformation is not as difficult as it seems. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start today and watch how your financial life transforms. 5. Abundance mindset. One of the key principles in transforming your financial life is adopting an abundance mindset, a concept deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy. Instead of fixating on scarcity, constantly worrying about what you lack or fear losing, you should focus on your capacity to create value, both for yourself and others. This shift in perspective opens up new possibilities. By focusing on abundance, you attract abundance. This isn't just about money, but opportunities, connections, and resources. If your mind is always dwelling on what's missing, it can close the door to new experiences, much like a clenched fist cannot receive gifts. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of scarcity thinking, constantly worrying that there's not enough to go around, whether it's time, money, or even success. But when you adopt an abundance mindset, you begin to realize that wealth is not a limited resource. Opportunities for growth, financial prosperity, and personal fulfillment are everywhere, waiting for you to recognize and seize them. Buddhist teachings encourage us to appreciate the present moment, to find contentment in what we already possess. This does not mean complacency, but rather a foundation of gratitude that allows us to build even more. The law of attraction comes into play here. When you remain positive and appreciative, you radiate an energy that invites more positivity and abundance into your life. This is similar to the wisdom found in the words of Lao Tzu. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Developing an abundance mindset also means taking actions that align with this way of thinking. It's not enough to simply change your thoughts. You must back them up with tangible steps. For example, instead of holding back out of fear or uncertainty, you should invest in yourself, whether that's learning new skills, forming meaningful relationships, or taking calculated risks. By seeing the world as a place full of opportunities, you empower yourself to create value. Imagine you're planting a seed, you water it, nurture it, and in time, it grows into something abundant. Your actions and intentions are the soil in which your financial success can grow. but it's important to note that an abundance mindset is not just about material wealth. It's about realizing that the wealth of life extends beyond money. It includes love, happiness, health, and personal fulfillment. The Buddha taught that clinging to material things is one of the causes of suffering. Yet when we see life through the lens of abundance, we come to understand that true wealth is found in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. This balance is key. Think of it like this. Just as a river flows freely and abundantly when it's unobstructed, so too will wealth and success flow into your life when you let go of fear and scarcity thinking. In today's modern life, where financial stress is a reality for many, cultivating this abundance mindset can be revolutionary. Instead of comparing yourself to others or stressing about what you don't have, focus on what you can give. By creating value for others, you automatically create value for yourself. Buddha's teachings encourage us to act with compassion, to help others without expecting anything in return. Yet when you help others succeed, you often find success flowing back to you in unexpected ways. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared, said the Buddha. This is true not just for happiness, but for wealth and success as well. Ultimately, the abundance mindset is about creating a life where wealth is not only measured in dollars, but in the richness of experience, in the joy of giving, and in the freedom to pursue your highest potential. So, in your financial journey, remember that abundance is not something you chase. It's something you create by the way you think and act every day. Keep your mind open, your intentions pure, and your actions aligned with your beliefs, and you'll discover that abundance flows naturally into your life, just like water finds its way to the ocean. 6. Practice generosity. In Buddhist teachings, generosity is one of the foundational virtues, known as dana. While it may seem counterintuitive, practicing generosity is one of the most effective ways to transform your financial life. You may wonder, how can giving away something lead to abundance? But this principle works on both spiritual and practical levels. Generosity is a form of letting go, of loosening our attachment to material wealth and possessions. As the Buddha taught, the gift of giving is the greatest wealth. When we practice generosity, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of clinging to what we have out of fear of loss, we embrace the belief that there is always enough to share. This act of giving creates a flow of positive energy that not only benefits others, but also returns to us in unexpected ways. Generosity also cultivates gratitude, reminding us of how much we already have. When you give, whether it's money, time, or resources, you begin to notice the richness in your life. This gratitude then reinforces your abundance mindset, helping you see opportunities where others see limitations. You stop viewing wealth as a limited resource and start recognizing the endless possibilities around you. On a practical level, generosity fosters connections and strengthens relationships, both personally and professionally. People are naturally drawn to those who are kind and giving. In your financial life, this can open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and collaborations. By offering help and value to others without expecting anything in return, you build trust and goodwill, qualities that can lead to success in both business and life. Generosity doesn't have to be grand or expensive. It's not about how much you give, but the spirit in which you give. Even small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect that benefits both you and others. You can offer your time, share your knowledge, or simply lend a listening ear. In doing so, you align with the Buddhist principle of metta, or loving kindness, which promotes the well-being of all beings. It's important to remember that generosity is not about depleting yourself or giving more than you can afford. It's about finding balance. Just as the Buddha taught us the middle way, avoiding the extremes of indulgence and deprivation, your generosity should also come from a place of balance. You should give from a full heart, not from a sense of obligation or guilt. By practicing generosity, you not only contribute to the well-being of others, but also create a life of greater fulfillment, peace, and abundance for yourself. It is a powerful reminder that wealth is not just measured in material possessions, but in the joy and connections we cultivate through selfless acts of giving. In summary, practice generosity not only to enrich others, but also to enrich your own life. In the flow of giving, you open yourself up to receiving, and in that exchange, you discover that abundance is truly limitless. Thank you for staying with us throughout this powerful journey of manifestation. Remember, consistency and belief are key to unlocking the abundance you seek. If you're ready to transform your life and attract the wealth you deserve, start this ritual today and stay committed for the next 3 days. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, share it with those who need it, and subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom. Turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos filled with wisdom and life-changing insights. Together we can manifest a life of prosperity, peace, and purpose. Thank you for being a part of this incredible community, and I look forward to hearing your success stories soon.